Okay, I'm gonna have to clean all this stuff up here pretty quick. This is doing pretty good. I got my flashlight with me and I'm gonna make a video mostly of mom's cash register area here. And I'm gonna be fixing this up here pretty quick. I'm gonna be moving this shit around. This is what it looked like when we were working here, I suppose. That you look out over the store, you got the door over there. This is our main counter area. You know, you stand here mostly and take care of the customers. And you move over here to the cash register area. This is where we write stuff down. You know, there would be columns all along here. Okay, and right, it's all pretty much easy to figure out. That right there is actually meant so that people cannot reach over the counter and grab stuff when you got money sitting on the book, right? Where the boxes are, that's new. I put that there when mom was gone. Okay, so then anyway, this area, there's plenty of room to work. We got our magnifying glass there and all that. Okay, and plenty of room for that. Under here would be the bags and so on, where you're reaching for a bag, and got a whisk broom under there. Okay, the behind the counter area is a little hard to deal with because there's lots of nifty shit back here that mom would be grabbing. Okay, that would used to be where the cigarette rack is. That is the cigarette rack right here underneath there. Okay, I'll get back to this and then I got a phone call coming in. Thanks. Okay, and once again, I'm on this project here. Okay, this is like the old cash register area. Down here, that you might notice, you might not be able to see it. There's an old credit card machine from the old, that's a credit card machine. Old fashioned, you know, where you swipe it back and forth. And we got an old credit card machine where you swipe it. Okay, and okay, so we've gone through quite a few of these kind of things. I just want to go around to this idea that this was open since you know, a long time ago. I mean, I keep showing all the stuff, and I'm going to take all this stuff down here pretty quick. This goes back a ways. This paperwork has been here a while. They worked it and they made it work. Okay, and this is going to be like the last video of all this shit, you know, because this stuff, the product is awesome. I mean, this is stocked up. This is nice. I like that. Okay, the cash register area thing is going to change, right? Cash register thing is going to come and go and come and go and come and go. But we're going to end up selling you something and doing a good job of it. And that, like the cigarette rack back here, we probably won't be having that. But we're going to be getting our candy rack here and the munchies set up. Clover system just getting taken out of the box. This is like March 2nd, 2022. And I'm trying to get these cables hooked up. Mostly that one was the last one that comes into there, and there's these nifty little screwdrivers here that go into these and tighten them down. And so that's pretty handy, you know. I mean that it screws down and it's got a little screwdriver and it's got a bendy handle and it's kind of weird, you know. You got to really grip this sucker. So then anyway, the next thing that goes in, the power goes in, and then I got to hook up the cash drawer and the scanner, and that's inventory in. And that's what I'm looking at doing with well, I got to enter inventory. All that has to go in there, and now I'm getting past these tags, like those tags. That's going to be a thing. That's the next big deal, is to get past the damn tags. Okay, I want to show something here about this. This is the last of the cash register thing coming apart. Okay, now this thing is installed there. Somebody put that there. See that little tape? Okay, anyway, this right here has one screw in it. There's one screw right here. Okay, now that's just one screw that holds the whole damn thing together. Okay, how about that shit? This is carpentry, man. This is, I think my mom must have made this damn thing herself. Okay, and then over here we have this thing is just 2 screws, you know, put on a piece of metal that hold this thing together. And then there's this board that kind of finishes it off, you know. That makes it nice. You know, it is no shit. I mean, this is the carpentry thing. This is how she did it. She found some boards and wiki up this shit together and got her done. Yo, yes. This is funny as shit. Okay, so I got a lot of this stuff right there. Used to sit up here. Okay, and we got this right here. You know, it's the plug-in for the card machine and the calculator, which is still on. You see the light on. Okay, I'm taking this apart, and I just kind of see these boxes right here are. I just put those there. They weren't normally there all the time. Okay, and this thing's gonna move. I looked for the keys for this. See, there's a key there, and there's a key here. I never found it, and I gotta take all that crap apart. And then I'm guessing I'm gonna rebuild this sucker. So anyway, we'll see how it works. Alrighty, got my extension cord, and got my pieces cut. I'm going to try to get a little bit of video done here. Got light switch is on, tink tink, and then this is going to get plugged in over here. Okay, let's see if it'll reach. No, I think I'll switch it over to here. Well, yeah, I'll put it here. What the hell? See, I don't know if I can reach it, and I don't want to disturb the cash register area. So we're going to run this one over the counter in some weird ass angle. Okay, that's a shitty angle, but bet you it'll work too. See how that goes? Not a great idea, but too many places you can trip over this sucker. Okay, now you gotta plug my drill in. Okay, and the idea here is those yellow things underneath the counter that says JB on them are gonna get some wallpaper put on them. And I got this wallpaper like this, right? And there's a fold in it. You can see how it's folded, right? Folded. The idea is to take the fold and put it here, right up to that edge, right? Okay, and then run it along here all the way to the end. It's 5 feet 6 inches from here all the way around here over to that one. Okay, see where that kind of JB thing is, right? Okay, and then I got tapping screws. I'm gonna put them in here. Okay, and in here. There's 2 pieces, one on the bottom that's going to come up to here, and then one on the top that goes up to there, and we'll see how that ends up working. I'm going to try to get this stuff stuck on there, and so then this would be white underneath, hopefully, and then I can put, there's one of these pallets, see this thing right here, another one that goes there, and then get all the beer stuck back in there. So we'll see how that works. Should work. Alrighty, so this paper has got to fit in here. It's going to slide in here like this. Okay, slide in this gap, and it'll sit like this. Okay, it'll be about 6 inches in on that side, and then run around this way. Okay, and I've only got 10 tapping screws to put this thing on with, so I ain't got no screws. Okay, I'm going to need gobs of screws, and that's got to be tighter than hell stuck on there. Oh yeah, no shit. Tight, right? Yeah, probably not, right? Okay. We'll just try sticking the sucker on there, because I can take the screws out. If this project gets totally screwed up, I could build all this out of wood, but that's what I'm trying to do. Later on, someday I'm going to want to make this out of wood, and see how this goes with this baby. Yeah, well, This ain't gonna all fit on one video, is it? No shit. You can see what I'm doing here, though. I mean, it'll eventually go, because there won't be anything else it can do except go. I mean, it's just cheap shit, and it's just wallpaper we had around the place that'll cover this up. I got one screw that actually went. That's good. Getting it tight is going to be hard. The top one needs to be tighter than the bottom. The bottom one is going to get trashed by the cases going up against it all the time. So that's the thing about building out of plywood. The same thing out of plywood, so this will hold up. And then we want to get rid of this thing. That needs to get out of here. So anyway, I better get the video off before I use up all the memory here. See how this, we'll finish this later here. Okay, I got the bottom part on. And, well, okay, I had to use a couple of scraps from this piece. See, I used this right here. See where the screw is? I did it. It goes, it's about 6 inches long. It goes up to here and down here. That, I think, makes it a little more stable there. Holds it on pretty tight. Okay, but I'm using up too many dang screws, and I need more screws. See, there's not one on top there, but I got one in bottom here, right there. Right there's where it is. Okay, so then there's one on bottom there, and I stretched it tight, and got one of these flaps up here too, like, so it's a little stronger holding the screw there. And so then anyway, I'm gonna double that up and put another one on top to see if I can get this looking right. The white look is getting kind of weird. I would love to have some color that's not white. I would love to have any color that's not white. See, like, there's just something about this place. There's lots of color, but white is just too damn clean looking. You know, I don't know, man. Red would be good or something. I don't know. Okay, now you can see how the top one is going on. Still see a little yellow peeking out there from them JB displays. Okay, this one is kind of probably the most risky one. It's and I got to get it all the way around to here, all the way around to here, and get this baby screwed on there. Right, what I'm doing is I'm folding this like this, so you can see that I'm folding it like that, and then it gives me two surfaces to go through to hold it tighter here. Okay, and then I got to get that sucker stretched tight. You can't quite see it, but I mean, it kind of moves it around like this, right? I got to get it so there's no wrinkles. And yeah, right. Okay, see, the bottom is going to be kind of hidden by the cases, but having the wrinkles makes it look so damn cheesy. And I got to hide the yellow part. And anyway, I'll keep working on it. It's kind of hard to make the video and run the drill at the same time. Anyway. Okay, got that about as far as I can get it for now. And there's still a little yellow showing. It's not bad. It's gonna look a lot better with stuff in front of it. And still, it would be good to get all that stuff out of there and get some plywood and 2x4s and real cabinetry going. You know, like this thing Mom had here. This is bins, right? But the cool thing is, from her station where she was working, that's not a bad idea. I'd like to rebuild something like that in that same shape. Because from here, when you're working here, customers are out here, right? Okay, and you can reach down there, and it's because it's angled, okay? And it's kind of cool to be able to reach for stuff in here at this angle and whip it out quicker. She kept the bags down here, right, for oh, just everything. That's where you grab the bag, you know, for when a customer wants a bottle bag here. And anyway, so now this is cosmetically looking better. Not bad, you know. Okay, it's too friggin' white, but the yellow really kind of stands out. Okay, so I'll have to get to work on something, or maybe spray paint it or something. I don't know. Let's see how it works. Okay, now you can see how the top one is going on. Still see a little yellow peeking out there from them JB displays. Okay, this one is kind of probably the most risky one. It's and I got to get it all the way around to here, all the way around to here, and get this baby screwed on there. Right, what I'm doing is I'm folding this like this, so you can see that I'm folding it like that, and then it gives me two surfaces to go through to hold it tighter here. Okay, and then I got to get that sucker stretched tight. You can't quite see it, but I mean, it kind of move it around like this, right? I got to get it so there's no wrinkles. And yeah, right. Okay, see, the bottom is going to be kind of hidden by the cases, but having the wrinkles makes it look so damn cheesy. And I got to hide the yellow part. And anyway, I'll keep working on it. It's kind of hard to make the video and run the drill at the same time. Anyway. Okay, got that about as far as I can get it for now. And there's still a little yellow showing. It's not bad. It's gonna look a lot better with stuff in front of it. And still, it would be good to get all that stuff out of there and get some plywood and 2x4s and real cabinetry going. You know, like this thing Mom had here. This is bins, right? But the cool thing is, from her station where she was working, that's not a bad idea. I'd like to rebuild something like that in that same shape. Because from here, when you're working here, customers are out here, right? Okay, and you can reach down there, and it's because it's angled, okay? And it's kind of cool to be able to reach for stuff in here at this angle and whip it out quicker. She kept the bags down here, right, for oh, just everything. That's where you grab the bag, you know, for when a customer wants a bottle bag here. And anyway, so now this is cosmetically looking better. Not bad, you know. Okay, it's too friggin' white, but the yellow really kind of stands out. Okay, so I'll have to get to work on something, or maybe spray paint it or something. I don't know. Let's see how it works. You're gonna love this shit. This is really cool. Okay, I actually brought my flashlight here to light this up. I got this paint that was from the bathroom, that we painted the bathroom, right? So the idea is this paint here is gonna go on this yellow spot, right? Okay, dude, it is so hard to try to paint and make a video at the same time. Holy shit, how do you do this? Look at that. See how that doesn't work? Ah, shit. Anyway, so we're gonna get this paint on here, okay, and get the yellow to go away, and try not to get it on the stainless steel from the cooler, right? But see, this will kind of take the edge off these colors. And it kind of blends. See how there's this has texture to it, right? See that gray that goes through there, the marbling? Okay, that kind of matches up with the stainless steel. And then we got this paint, and this is a kind of gray primer stuff. It's not primer. It's actually some kind of real nice paint the lady put in my bathroom. She did a great job of it. I mean, no doubt. She went for it. So anyway, the bathroom looks good. I don't think anybody will notice this. I got to clean this up real good. Get the yellow out of sight. And I don't know if it's gonna matter, but see, now we got this little yellow spot here. Okie dokie. That, like that, right? You see that? There we go. Okay, that's coming along. It is not suggested to have an $800 phone to make a video. Really? Because you can, one of these is going to give. I'm holding this flashlight and painting. And oh yeah, okay, I'm a genius, man. No kidding. Here I am, the painting guy. And all this, I'm going to put something down here, like the flashlight or the video camera. And we'll do a little tour of this when I get done. Okay, now this beer needs to go back over there where it was on this thing right here. This pallet is going to go back down here, and then the beer is going to get stocked up. You can see where I finished the paint on that. That's got it doesn't stand out so much, you know. I mean, because I don't think anybody really cares all that much anyway. But the idea is it kind of gives it a little more finished, and then I get to get that pallet down. It's all been vacuumed, and okay. So then back to getting stock here so people can get it up on the counter and buy stuff, and then head for the door, and then go out there and be happy people with some beer. Okay, so that doesn't look too bad. I got that pallet back down there, got the beer moved, got this kind of thing where it little minor small construction project I just did doesn't stand out so much. As long as it stays there and doesn't move, I don't imagine people notice it too much. I'm hoping they don't, because it might fall down any time. But normally they're looking up. They're kind of scanning these bottles, right? kind of looking around for what they want, and normally there's a person standing right here, you know. So then they're not really supposed to come behind the counter, but they can come back here sometimes and reach these bottles out here, but they don't normally go for those. We normally try to get those for them. You know, they ask, we'll reach for it, and we're standing right here, not wanting them to get behind the counter, right? Like, not that we care so much, but it's just kind of a thing about counters anywhere. Okay, today we don't have the driveway plowed. See that? I don't know if you can see that, but it's plowed over there, but not over there. Kind of sucks, because I want this place open, right? Kind of, I got to show you something, just because I feel like complaining a little bit. Okay, there's a thing about this where, right here, check this out. What does that say? See, that's a fucking thermometer, man. Okay, it is cold as hell in here. Okay, that thing ain't running. See this right here? It's 49 degrees. Low water light. See that red light? That needs to go off. Anyway, it's cold in here. But it worked. I mean, I can get a lot of work done when it's cold. But I would sure like it to be 70 degrees in here if I'm working. When the customers come here, I wouldn't want them to be thinking that we just want to turn off the electricity to keep the beer cold. You know, we have refrigerators for that, right? So anyway, we'll see how this finishes up. Ta-da! Ta-da! Right, I made it this far today. Cut the counter cleared off, so you can see all the way down the counter. Da, 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 da. Okay. So that's what that thing looks like. I don't know how to get it. It's not really a thing I would take a picture of. I mean, when you're standing here, it just seems like you're supposed to be working, you know, because these babies open up and you can grab stuff and put it up here and sell it, you know. But anyway, it's got cleared off, and it's different than that view of the candy rack, and I got to get that poster board off of there and clean up the floor, and then I'll come up with some other new view here. So we'll see what the next one looks like. Okay, I got this candy rack coming along. I don't know what it is, a retail display thing, and I'm kind of overdoing it. It's way too much work screwing around with it, but having a plan for it is hard. So anyway, getting that done, and it'll come along. I'll show it to you later. Alright, I'm trying to build this candy rack thing that might kind of work for a while. I had a lot of ideas about this. I'm not really sure if I'm gonna finish it or like it. The only way I could do it really is to build 2 of them or 3 of them, because I want one in the middle. Right now it's all the way on that end like it was before, and cool idea, but I wanted one in the middle, and I could scoot all that crap over, you know. But then there's this thing about, if I had 2 or 3 of them, I'd be able to swap them out, because I wanted to get another, like a register idea here on this end, you know. I mean, like, so I could have a register there and a register here, or shit, I could put them anywhere, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, I'll keep working on this thing and see if I can come back to it and get my idea more finished. Okay, this is what I was working on. I was talking about wanting to get the new cash register set up. That kind of seems to be working. And then I got the platform that's sitting on better. Got this thing that I can move around. This thing moves, so I can pick it up and change it if I want to slide it back and forth. And then there's this little dude. This little thing would allow anybody, if they wanted to go ahead and they can run it. It's about the same as an Android phone, you know. It says Basin Liquor, right? Okay. And so actually you can kind of run most of this yourself, okay, because it's got everything you need to run your cards. And same thing we could do over here, and we can sit there and talk, and you can have a lot more options of what you want to do. But really, it makes it pretty quick to run your own stuff. I haven't done it yet, but we'll see how that works.